let's talk about a feeling. Have you ever been so happy that it actually made you nervous? You know that feeling like you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. The exhaustion of being perpetually on guard, all through the lens of a really powerful reflection by a writer named Athen.
This quote, wow, it just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? This isn't just being a little pessimistic. It's a deep, real fear that any moment of joy is just a trap, like a temporary high before everything comes crashing down. And honestly, it's a feeling a lot of us can probably relate to.
You know, this feeling actually has a name, or at least a powerful way to describe it from our source author. It's basically a fear of being happy. It's a defense mechanism, sure, but man, it comes with a heavy price.
And this is what it looks like in practice. The too good to be true trap. So imagine you finally get something you've been working for, something you've wanted for so long. But instead of joy, you just feel tense. You can't relax because your brain is already on high alert, scanning the horizon for the next bad thing.
And this is where it gets really deep. The biggest fear isn't just about the next problem or the next storm. It's the dread that after it hits, you won't have anything left in the tank, that you won't have the strength to rebuild your life again. It's a fear of being completely and finally wiped out. So, why does this happen? What's the root cause of being in this constant state of alert? Why are some of us always expecting a storm, even when the sun is shining? Let's get into where this all comes from.
It really all boils down to one single powerful word: exhaustion. The author says they're just tired. Tired of being disappointed, tired of getting hurt, tired of losing. So being on guard isn't some choice you make when you feel strong. It's a wall you build because you're worn down from a history of pain.
And this metaphor, right here, says everything. When the sun is shining, instead of enjoying it, you're looking for an umbrella. Because when you're so used to rain, you just can't trust the sunshine. And carrying that emotional umbrella everywhere you go, well, it isn't just being cautious. It is absolutely exhausting.
But see, that's the thing. Carrying that umbrella all the time, being this cautious, it comes at an incredibly high price. Sure, it might protect you from being surprised, but it also completely robs you of enjoying the present moment.
And this leads to this huge turning point, all wrapped up in this one question. Is it worth it? Do I really need to be sad forever just so I won't be caught off guard when something bad happens? Is that a fair trade?
And the realization is, no, it's a raw deal. It's a losing game every single time. You're basically guaranteeing that you'll be unhappy now just to maybe, possibly, soften a blow later. And that, right there, is a profound loss, no matter how you slice it.
Okay, so once you realize the old strategy just isn't working, what comes next? Well, that leads to a huge shift in perspective. It's about finding a whole new way to think about the waves of life.
You can see the internal battle laid out so clearly here. On one side, you've got that old mindset, this constant fear that the next crisis will be the one that finally breaks you. But on the other hand, a new way of thinking starts to grow. Trusting in yourself, reminding yourself that you have survived every single thing life has thrown at you so far. It's a move away from seeing happiness and sadness as enemies and towards accepting them as partners.
And this right here becomes the new mantra. It's such a simple but powerful acknowledgement of your own history, of your own strength. It's not about pretending the storms won't come. It's about starting to believe that you're strong enough to handle them when they do.
Now, this big realization, it doesn't just magically make all the anxiety disappear. It's not like flipping a switch. But what it does do is open a door. And behind that door is a little bit of hope.
And the goal isn't to suddenly become this carefree person overnight. It's about something much smaller, much more achievable. Step one is just the hope that maybe tomorrow the anxiety will be a little less. And step two? Just the simple desire to be able to laugh without that voice in your head worrying about what's coming next.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's this beautiful, profound idea. The journey away from being constantly on guard, from always carrying that umbrella, it doesn't start by demanding a lifetime of sunshine. It begins with this simple, courageous fight for just one unguarded moment. And maybe, just maybe, that one moment is enough to start.